Not everybody's the same, but we often find ourselves comparing ourselves to other people. Now, what's the benefit in that? Hi, I'm Christy Corradi with CHRISTI'S Clarity, and today I'm going to talk about focal point. We're on chapter 12 of my book, Beyond the Box, Creative Thinking Expanded, and we're on chapter 12, which is on composition. And guess what? There is not just one composition. There is not just one way to make a beautiful piece of art. And there's not just one way for you to show up in the world. In fact, you are unique. You are an expression, a unique expression of whatever you choose to call it. The divine, which is one of my favorite words, the universal, the universe, Buddha, whatever it is. But each one of us, just like our thumbprint, has a unique imprint. And we're here to make a unique imprint on the world. So today I'm actually going to talk about focal point. And there are different ways to bring focal point in an art piece and within yourself. So, and in fact, you can have two focal points or various variations of that. But today what I want to talk about is that not everybody shows up in the world to change the world, to be that life-changing power, to go out and do the politics or whatever it is to make the change in the world. But guess what? No matter what you do, you impact the world. Okay? No matter what you do, you impact other people. No matter what you do, you impact yourself. So you want to be really conscious and careful about the impact that you are making on your own life in the world or with others, right? So I want to share a story with you about how different we can be in the world. So I was living in Seattle, and I had this guy come to my door, and he had a petition he wanted me to sign, and it was something about environmental good works or something or other. And he kept wanting to convince me that I should sign his petition. And I said, you know what? I don't know what this is that you're doing, and I'm not going to sign something I don't know really what it is and what it does. And I know where I make a difference in the world. Yes, I said this back in my 20s. And I said, I know that by me working one-on-one, or what I called the micro rather than the macro, and this is what I told him, macro is the big. I'm glad, I'm happy that there are people out there that are willing to do the research, that are willing to learn about it, but I work on the micro, which meant to me, I work one-on-one or small groups, and I know that I make a massive change by doing that. Well, he didn't agree with me and really thought I should sign the petition, but I was sure in and of myself. And what I want to tell you today is I want you to be in and sure of yourself. There are three ways that we can change. Okay, there are three ways we can change. We can change ourselves. And guess what? When you change yourself, you change others, not even directly. You can change the world. Because as you've heard me talk over, and what my book talks about especially, is that the vibration of who you are changes everything. Remember the butterfly effect. What happens in the weather in South America affects the ripple of when a butterfly flutters its wings, it affects the weather in England or other places, right? So when you take care of yourself, when you do your own inner work, you are changing others, and changing the world. Now, when you don't change the world, or when you add to the problems of the world, is when you focus on your own problems. So today I was thinking about, I have a class upcoming that I'm teaching starting this week, and I started focusing on that I wanted more people in my class because I wanted to share my message more. And then I went, wait a minute, I'm focusing on what I don't want. And guess what? That means I'm creating more of that. And so I changed it around. I went, I am so grateful for everyone who's getting this, and knowing that as their lives change through my program, through my class, it's called Miracle Manifesting, that they are changing those around you. You know, I can tell you that so many times when I have just shown up as who I am, that other people get the vibe, if you will, off of me, and it changes who they are. And I had an experience yesterday where I fell prey. We all do it, right? I fell prey to somebody else's energy. And I had a full intention. This is how life works, right? I had a full intention of going in. I'm working with a new meditation practice, and I was going to go full in with this way of being. And somebody else's energy hit me, and I let it get the better of me. I didn't realize it. I forgot. We do that all the time. And I walked out of the event I was at, and I just went, wow, what happened? Because I didn't realize what was happening. Oh, that's what happened. And now I can return to, number one, the truth of who I am. And number two, choosing to focus on what I loved. I am a people person. I loved being in the presence of other people, you know. So what are you going to do today? First of all, the question is, what is your focal point? Are you working on healing yourself? Now, what does that mean to heal yourself? Well, you will know when you have healed yourself when you live in bliss and joy all the time. That's not impossible, because that's a tool that even when things happen, you then rely on the fact that you feel joy and know how to feel joy and gratitude. Those are both really similar vibrational frequencies. And, or are you like I am? I'm a help others heal. And yes, I do my own healing work all the time, but my focal point is on doing group work, teaching classes, doing my intuitive wisdom drawings for other people, you know, bringing the joy of healing, revealing the truth, and in order to be able to create a new vibration, right? Or are you a work? I am so grateful. My husband is one of those heal the world kind of people. Now, he's also a heal them. He works with people with disabilities, but he also has his eye on, and so does my son, on the environment, on the things that need that greater change. Now, if I did that work, it brings me down. It's devastating. What can I do that I can hang out in the vibrational frequency and still know I make the changes in the world? And that's helping you. That's helping people remember to be that presence in the world that they want to see in the world, you know, like Gandhi said. So today, I want you to check out your own focal point, bring the vibrational level of being that up to joy, feel joy, right? You know, the vibrational frequency, and live the truth of who you are, and know by doing that, you are making a huge difference in the world. Christy Corradi, Christy's Clarity, every Friday. Check it out. And you can also find me on YouTube, and you can get the full 12 chapters of not the chapters, but the Christy's Clarity around the book and all the steps in my book, Beyond the Box. You can go to beyondtheboxbook.com, and you can go to my YouTube channel, Christy Corradi, Mastering the Art of Life. See you next week. Thanks for joining me. Please like and subscribe to my channel. Let me know in the comments if today's Christi's Clarity resonated with you. If you like this video, I've chosen another of my videos that I think you'll like next.